we've stopped off at Fradley Junction along the canal.
Bit of a disappointing start, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
We were decided to pay a visit to the National Memorial Arboretum, but we got there and there was an event on, and a bit of a, I wouldn't say obnoxious, but a bit of a rude guy on the car park just saying we should have booked. Jobsworth, that's the one. We should have booked. It might be able to fit us in at 11 AM, but you should have booked. But we weren't to know that. We thought this place could just turn up. So Keith mentioned Fradley Junction, which he knows fairly well from...
Well, he knows because I've been through here
on a canal
many years ago.
So I said, well, there must be a cafe there or somewhere for a coffee. So here we are.
Let's wander.
Do you know the pub there's go down to that base? Yeah. Our friends used to own that. We used to go and do a charity event there every year.
Yeah.
Morning.
Morning.
But they've given it up now because of COVID and they've moved on boat. But yeah, the base is alright. You have a lot of people saying the base is a bit rough. No. But I think it's changed because they put combinations of on the
So this is the junction itself. The Coventry Canal going off down there.
So I think Keith's sniffing out the coffees.
Right.
Are you sniffing out the coffees? So you found the coffee?
Found the coffee and an egg custard that you wanted.
Well, I said we'd share. I've been very good. It's my latest craze. I just love egg custards again. Canal boats.
What about them?
You've got a story to tell. Well, you've got a couple of stories to tell.
About them? Which one?
Well, it has to be said that I mithered a few years ago about living on one, didn't
You did.
I? But
I talked you out of it. Thank goodness.
like I mithered about moving into the campervan.
Yeah.
So what's the story of how you managed to talk me out of it?
One of my colleagues, when I worked in the food microbiology lab, they lived on a houseboat. Into late 70s, I suppose. And I mentioned to her that you were badgering to buy a houseboat and move on to it. And she said, don't. She said, it's soul destroying because you've got to downsize. And so everything from the house goes into the skip. She said, and then they'd just moved out of the houseboat because her husband was getting frail, so they had to move into sheltered accommodation. And she said, going the other way, they haven't even got a piece of furniture because everything's bolted down to the boat. She said, it's lovely living on it, but the beginning and the end are horrendous experiences. So we didn't, thankfully.
It takes me a while, doesn't it, to be talked out of things?
It does.
But we've got another. Well, he's got another story to tell you in a minute. But I think we better eat this before he tells you that one. We're being very frugal sharing, or has it been very good? So
There you go.
thank you. Well, now we've eaten that, and we're not going to put you off. He's got another story to tell. Now, you used to go on a canal boat with your mates, didn't you, years ago?
The gang of friends that we used to meet up, bank holidays up at the Lake District, perhaps mentioned them before, just descended on Wasdale Head. But that gang, we used to hire and have a holiday on narrowboats on the May bank holiday that week, and so there used to be 2 or sometimes 3 boats racing around the canal system. Oops, did I say racing?
Can't say racing.
Can't say racing, but well, it was a massive pub crawl really around the canal system. But as you know, one of my strange hobbies is.
Some of them might not know, but
Well, if you don't know, avert your eyes now. But one of my hobbies is to collect skulls, going back many years before I was a teacher, to be fair. But one bank holiday, May, we were down, I can't remember which canal we were on, but we were along the canal, and I could see a little calf floating, carcass dead, in the river or the canal. And as we went past it, I made a grab for its ear to try and get it on board, but the ear came off. It was fairly rotten, so the rest of the head went floating by, and the gang wouldn't stop, wouldn't go back for me. So I mean, they were used to me collecting skulls and sticking them in the cupboards on the deck, but they wouldn't go back for this calf, unfortunately. Oh well, never mind.
so anyone's got a calf out there, calf skull out there,
or any skull. Yeah.
I live with a strange man, and when I first moved in with him, I did say, if I disappear, check the freezer for my head first. So the plan was to have a look around, a good walk around the Arboretum, because it's not a place we can take dogs, and we thought seeing what we're home this weekend be a good place to go, about an hour from home. Anyway, that wasn't to be. But the dishwasher at home packed in yesterday, so we do need to go and buy a new dishwasher this weekend as well, so that gives us an opportunity to do that. So now we've had a quick look around here. Hive of activity. Helicopter going past.
So just the side of the canal is Fradley Pool. So a little nature trail. I don't think we're going all the way around it today. We'll just walk along this bit.
I wanted it to do something. It looks like a buzzer off a quiz show.
I don't know whether this is feeding the canal or not.
It is.
Is it?
It is. It said right there on that board
Right.
about water battles. The canal needs a constant feed of water.
Yeah.
Might be a nice place to come and park up around this area. It's not too far from home over a weekend in the winter.
Yeah.
Oh, a bit of thatch. Like a little hobbit house.
Don't know whether you can see that, but the floor's made of bits of branches. But it's an observation hive.